everyone! So I'm a little nervous for making this video, but that's okay because I'm gonna do it anyway. So here it is, 5 basic things that you and the rest of the world should know about my religion. So I'm a Jain, and I practice Jainism. That's a basic that doesn't even count as a number. Jainism is an ancient religion that originates in India, and it is wonderful, and I want to tell you all about it. Number 1, our main mantra. So the main mantra of Jainism is the Navkar mantra, Navkar mantra, or mantra, as people in America like to say. It bows down to the 5 different kinds of enlightened ones. Those are Arihant, Siddh, Acharya, Upadhyaya, and Sarva Sadhu. The Navkar mantra has 9 lines, which is why it's called Navkar, and it goes like this. Namo Arihantanam, Namo Siddhanam, Namo Ayaryanam, Namo Uvajayanam, Namo Loe Savasahunam, Eso Panchana Mukaro, Sava Pava Panasanao, Mangalanancha Savesim, Padamam Have Mangalam. And now it is time for number 2, our gods. Who the heck do Jains pray to? Jains pray to not gods, but their Tirthankars. This is not to be confused with gods, because gods are beings that are all-knowing and can do everything, and while their Tirthankars are all-knowing, they can't do everything. Jainism is much more like Buddhism in that we have enlightened ones, except instead of the one Buddha, we have 24 Tirthankars. They were reincarnated as humans and were able to do penance and achieve enlightenment, and that is simplifying it to the most basic thing in the world. The 24 Tirthankars are Rishabdev, Ajitnath, Sambhavnath, Abhinandan Swami, Sumtinath, Padma Prabhu, Suparshanath, Chandra Prabhu, Suvidinath, Chitalnath, Shrayansnath, Vasuputra Swami, Vimalnath, Anantanath, Dharmanath, Shantinath, Kuntanath, Arnath, Malinath, Munisuvrat Swami, Naminath, Neminath, Parshanath, and Mahavir Swami. If you go on the Wikipedia page for Jainism, and in Western culture in general, people regard Mahavir Swami, the 24th Tirthankar, to be the founder of Jainism, but he's really not. Jainism, according to our scriptures, has lasted forever and will last forever, so this set of 24, and the latest in the 24, is only the founder of what we consider to be modern Jainism, or he brought Jainism back. So Mahavir Swami, is just the latest in the set of 24 that we have right now. There were a previous set of 24. There are going to be 24 more Tirthankars later on. So number 3, I'm going to talk about the pillars of Jainism. They're divided into 2 sets of 3. 3 is more philosophies and another 3 is more practices. Okay, so the first 3, the philosophies. Number 1, ahimsa. Number 2, aparigraha. And number 3, Anekantavad. Ahimsa is pretty much the easiest to understand. It just means non-violence. Do unto others as you would do unto yourself. Don't harm anyone, any being, ever, or do your very, very, very best not to. So yeah, non-violence, ahimsa. A-H-I-M-S-A, ahimsa. Second philosophy is aparigraha, which means non-attachment. Basically, you shouldn't feel attached to worldly objects. You should mostly feel attached to your religion because of reincarnation and the fact that the whole point of Jainism is that you want to rid yourself of this body and end the cycle of reincarnation and be an enlightened one and be above this earth and worldly things. The third philosophy is actually my favorite, and it's Anekantavad. Anekantavad is a little bit like aparigraha, in which you shouldn't feel attached to things, but it's actually about opinions and thoughts. So there's this great allegorical story of 5 blind men and an elephant, in which they touch different parts of the elephant and describe what they're touching and feeling, and say that the whole elephant is like this because of this one part that they touched. But everyone touches a different part and feels a different thing. They are all correct, but feel that they are the only ones that are correct. Anekantvad is saying everyone could be correct. There's a possibility that you are right about something and I am wrong about something, and I have to accept A, that possibility, and B, the possibility that both of us are right, or everyone is correct in their own way. And now for the 3 practices. These 3 practices are darshan, gnan, and charitra. Darshan is basically praying. You go to temple, you pray, that is darshan. Gnan means knowledge. Jainism is really a lot about knowledge. I think it's 93% of Jains in India are literate for a reason. Obviously, since this is a religion, it does apply to knowledge of Jainism and about Jainism, but it also applies across the board. We're very into knowing things and having knowledge and understanding knowledge, and the enlightened ones are enlightened because they have achieved Keval Gnan, which is omniscience. So that's Gnan, knowledge. We like it, we want more of it all the time. Knowledge. Finally, charitra. So, charitra sounds a lot like a word in English. I don't know if that's the actual linguistic root of it, but I like it. It sounds like charity for a reason. Charitra means right conduct. So, darshan, right faith, gnan, right knowledge, and charitra, right conduct. Number 4 in the 5 basic things about Jainism, karma and reincarnation. So I think everyone knows what karma is at this point in time. Karma means what goes around comes around in its most basic form, but in Jainism at least, and I'm pretty sure also in Hinduism, karma just means action. So there are good karmas and bad karmas. The way it ties into reincarnation and the reason why I put them together is because karma dictates how you will be reincarnated. So for the 24 Tirthankars, one of the lives before they were reincarnated into the humans that would eventually become enlightened ones, they performed an act called the Tirthankar Nam Gotra Karma that made it kind of solidified that they would eventually become Tirthankars. With karma, if you perform all the good karmas, the best thing you can be is a human being, because nothing is better than being a human being in terms of life. If I did a lot of bad things, it is likely that I might become a tree in which I'm literally unable to do anything to create any good karma for myself. So number 5 of the 5 basic-ish things about Jainism is our sects. So Jainism has many sects, and I'm not going to go into all the nitty-gritty of the sects and why they are, but there's one main division in Jainism, and that is Sthanakvasi and Deravasi. So Sthanakvasis don't believe in going to temple and worshipping idols because they believe God is everywhere, and that it's sort of a false representation to worship an idol, while Deravasis, it's actually in the word, believe in going to the Derasar, which is a Jain temple, and worshipping the gods. And I believe this is within Deravasi only. I'm not sure about Sthanakvasi because I'm a Deravasi myself. There are 2 divisions, which is Digambar and Shvetambar. Digambar is almost like Puritanism to Christianity, where Shvetambar is a little bit more decadent, I want to say. It's a little bit more luxurious than Digambar is. Those are the main divisions. So you've got Sthanakvasi and Deravasi, and within Deravasi you've got Digambar and Shvetambar, and of course, because of Anekantvad, they are all correct or could be correct. Everyone's right. No need to start any arguments. It's great. I love Jainism. That is the end of this video. Whew. Took me a long time to get here, guys. Of course, let me know in the comments below if you have any more questions, if you want me to make another video on Jainism, because I would love to. It would take me a while, just as this took me a while, but yeah, let me know. Okay, I will see you guys next time. Bye. Mom, you should be proud of me. Maybe not, because I should know this like this, but I'm a little bit nervous, so I got it though.